In the unlikely event that you missed it, Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian are engaged. The happy couple, who have been friends for 15 years, took their relationship to the next level over the weekend, with Travis popping the question. After just under a year of dating, Kourtney announced the news on Instagram on Sunday with a sweet snap of the pair surrounded by an abundance of red roses and candles, beside the caption, "Forever at Travis Barker." Inevitably, fans of the duo were pretty thrilled about the engagement and jumped to Twitter in masses to share their excitement. However, it seems like not everyone is so pleased. When the announcement surfaced, many fans were quick to cast their minds to Travis's and Kourtney's respective exes, wondering how they might be taking the news. And while Scott Disick has remained silent for now, Travis's ex has wasted no time in letting people know that she isn't entirely on board with her former husband's new relationship status. In case you didn't know, Travis was married to Shauna Moakler from 2004 to 2006. They got back together for a brief moment in 2009 but split for good shortly after. The exes share 2 children together, Alabama, 15, and Landon, 18. Shauna also has a daughter from a previous marriage, Adiana, 22.
And from the get-go, Shauna has been pretty vocal about her thoughts on Travis's new relationship with Kourtney. To bring you up to speed with the drama, Shauna hasn't been shy about throwing some indirect shade on Instagram, liking comments calling Kourtney a downgrade and even hinting that their weird PDA is being overplayed for Instagram. Things then got even messier in May, when Shauna accused Travis of having an affair with Kourtney's sister Kim Kardashian back in 2006. She also went on to claim that Kourtney was deliberately driving a wedge between her and her kids. And then, just a few weeks later, Shauna publicly bashed Kourtney and her sisters, telling paparazzi that the Kardashians had destroyed her family. "My family's broken because of this family, and now my kids are alienated from each other because of another sister in this family," she said at the time. Shauna went on to allege that Kourtney's involvement with Travis had directly impacted her relationship with her children, describing the estrangement from her kids as a mother's worst nightmare. "All I care about are my children, mending and healing my relationship with my children and moving forward. I don't even think twice about," she added. "We just had dinner with my kids and all their friends 3 weeks ago, so this has all started since my ex started dating a certain person." And so, in light of her previous comments, it comes as no surprise that Shauna hasn't joined in the celebrations of her ex's engagement. However, she did use the opportunity to share some quotes on her Instagram story, which may or may not relate to how she's feeling about the announcement. On Monday, Shauna appeared to respond to the engagement by reposting a quote that read, "Before you ask why someone hates you, ask yourself why you give a fuck." And she didn't stop there, following up with an additional statement, "Temporarily closed for spiritual maintenance." And while it isn't clear exactly what Shauna was intending to say with the cryptic quotes, perhaps the underlying message is that she's taking time away from social media to focus on her own well-being in light of the news. But the shoddiness doesn't stop there, as some deleted Instagram posts have since sparked renewed speculation about Shauna's rocky relationship with her kids. After the news of the engagement surfaced this weekend, some eagle-eyed fans noticed that a recent photograph of Shauna and her son, Landon, had mysteriously disappeared from her Instagram account. What's more, another post shared in celebration of Landon's 18th birthday on October 8 had also been removed, as well as a recent photograph of her and her daughter Alabama. The sudden wiping of family photographs suggests that Travis and Kourtney's engagement might have caused a further divide between Shauna and her kids, each of whom publicly celebrated their dad's engagement over the weekend. In fact, Landon even referred to Kourtney and Travis as his new family in a TikTok he filmed at a celebratory dinner for the couple. Landon's TikTok also gave a glimpse of the intimate dinner where Kourt and Travis were joined by their respective families, as well as a camera crew thought to be filming for the Kardashians' new Hulu show. Alabama, who was also present at the dinner, followed suit with an Instagram story of the newly engaged couple, which she captioned, "So happy for you guys, I love you both." And it's hardly surprising that Landon and Alabama have been enthusiastic about their dad's new relationship, especially given they and Travis's stepdaughter, Adiana, appear to have a great relationship with Kourtney. The apparent divide between Shauna and her kids also comes just a few months after both Alabama and Landon both openly denounced their mother's parenting skills. Speaking during an Instagram Live in May, Alabama claimed that she hadn't seen or heard from her mom in 7 months, while Landon accused Shauna of being an absent parent. To make matters more confusing, it previously sounded as if Shauna valued the positive relationship between Kourtney and her kids, telling People in May that she was genuinely happy for her ex. "As long as she's good to my children, that's truly all I really care about," she said of Kourtney. "My kids seem to really like her and her family, so that's key." But despite Shauna feeling no ill will toward Kourt and Travis, it's possible that her kids' close bond with the couple is proving difficult for her to come to terms with now that they're set to tie the knot. And with Hulu cameras reportedly capturing everything, it hopefully won't be too long before we get to hear Kourtney and Travis's thoughts on the matter. But in the meantime, congrats to the happy couple.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe